Hello? What?
What up? What up?
Brother.
How you
And I
doing?
was trying to say earlier in the video, I like your wall, man.
Oh, yeah.
Got some going. Look at that.
Yeah. Fucking.
This ain't your first rodeo.
No. I'm in the two posters up top. Not on any of those
I
formats. And I'm on this poster over here. I got the one with Joe Riggs and Melvin Gillard right there.
Oh yeah, I remember that one too.
That's my
That was
only
the
like
billing show, right?
Billings, yeah.
Yep. So how you
That's my
been?
debut with Kai. I've been great.
Yep.
Fucking ready for this fight, dude.
Are ya?
Yeah, I haven't fought since October 29th.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, when I fought.
See you back on the card.
What was that?
I said I'm glad to see you back on the card, man, for sure.
Yeah, BKFC card. Yeah, I'm stoked. I mean, I honestly didn't think I was going to fight for a while for these guys.
Yeah. You know, and like where you at now? Like, where you living at? Are you back in Idaho?
No.
I saw you're in Washington for a moment there.
Yeah, I am in Washington still. I moved over here. I quit my job, moved over here, and pretty much started training full time. In a couple different things.
That's good to see, man. You just needed a gym. Just be in that gym. Live that life.
Yeah.
Get the structure. Get the grit.
Yeah, definitely something I need. Definitely something I needed. My best friend, he constantly told me all the time. He's like, "Yo, you just need to get in the gym." He's like, "You've got it. You're not afraid. You got the balls, dude. Like, get in there." He's like, "You need to actually go train." But I was always just like, "Nah, fuck it. I just do this for fun, you know." And then the pros called. I wasn't even looking to go pro like ever, but the pros called me and were like, "Yo, let's go pro." And I was like, "Fuck it, whatever."
Get paid to do it, right?
Yeah. And then after that fight with Alex Tierney in Florida, I was like, I definitely, if I'm going to be here, I definitely need to go train. I mean, even though I was dominating that fight, I just took a hit, hard.
And you've had so close, bro.
Yeah. If I could have swayed until the end of the round, the doc probably would have stopped the fight.
Yep. I kind of agree on the same thing. When I was watching that, I was really just kind of bummed out for the whole concept of how it ended. You know what I mean? It wasn't like how it's supposed to end. You know what I mean? And now you get the second shot, and you're put up against a guy that like just stood his ground, fought. You know, somebody that'll do that with you. And so I think this matchup was perfect.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a good fight. Like, Koda's a tough kid, dude. He can definitely take some damage.
Absolutely.
But I don't think he's ever dealt with what I can put out, what I'm gonna put out. And I'm not taking anything from him, but
no,
I don't think
he's ever been. The boy put out a show.
Yeah, no, I mean, I watched, a lot of his fights, dude. I mean, the dude can take hits, but the hits that he was taking weren't hard ones. You know, nobody was actually phasing him. And when he fought High Pine, he just put his head down, you know, and took him all, and that's why he got that big old knot on his head. He took him all to his forehead, you know. And I don't plan on hitting anybody in the forehead, dude. I don't want to break my hand. So
that's the thing with bare knuckle that people forget is it's not one of those sports where you can just, you know, wing them. You really can't just wing them. You got to be precise with the punches. You got to, you know, you got to push it, but you got to push it to where you know your power with what your hands can handle. You know, I mean, that's always one thing I always dealt with as a fighter is my hands would always break. So I can just imagine. I've never done a bare knuckle, so I can just absolutely imagine how easy it is to break those hands, and then you're defenseless. So
yeah, I only broke it once, dude. I mean, I broke my hand in like amateur fights, and one on the street. But when I fought Alex Tierney, I broke my left pointer knuckle. This one right here. But yeah, no, I mean, I got that. That's
Oh yeah, yeah.
finger deep, because this one right here, I broke that one. You can see it all humped up. I broke that one in a street fight, and then I just broke this one. So I mean, that's gnarly, bro.
You gotta love the life, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel any pain, nothing like that, dude. So I mean, I'm good, pretty good.
Man, I got 4 surgeries. I got 4 surgeries on this hand already. Like, I'm so not trying to pay for another one.
Right. Yeah, no,
I'm gonna live that retired life. Let you boys do it.
This one doesn't really give me too much issue. I got all. Nah. So I'll fight with it, dude, till I'm done fighting, I guess.
Yeah.
And then get it fixed, as long as it's manageable, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to
hold them up though. You want to take care of them.
Yeah, I don't want to have them fixed 4 times, you know.
No, you don't, man. It becomes expensive.
One and done. Fucking Joe Riggs, he's had like 10 surgeries on his hand, dude. He blew a 45. He blew that 45 through his freaking hand.
That's when it
and still fucking
gets bad. Is when it gets to the back of the hand. Is when they start breaking back there. It's the wrist problems that you get after that. That's when I started having really bad wrist problems, and now I'm trying to look at having my wrist fixed. So I mean, this sport is one of those sports. I'm so glad it came after I was done. You boys are bad, man. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a different sport. I enjoyed MMA. I actually possibly have an MMA bout coming up after this. They're in Montana as well.
It's always the hard thing with these fights too, especially bare knuckle, is trying to plan a fight after. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think of the recovery time and depending on what you do. So as long as you go into this one knowing that this is the priority, and you go in there and you put on the show, you do exactly what your heart will allow you to do, and you push it.
Yeah, no, this is definitely number one. The promoter I'm talking to, we had talked about. Depending on what happens in this fight.
Yeah.
Whether all main event, that other show.
Yeah, that's what you're all stepping for. I mean, this is why you guys do this. Is you guys are doing this for the certain fact of setting up your next fight. You know what I mean? You want to get paid bigger the next one. That's what every one of these are for. And like, we know you're going to put your heart, you're going to put your soul on this. And I'm super excited to see this fight, because you guys are lined up with 2 big hearts, and when it comes to a fighter's soul, those are the 2 things you need, to put on a good performance. You guys can be fight of the night, man.
Yeah. Like I told you earlier, I don't know if I really want to do fight. That's bloody. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm in the big.
You want that easy road? Go sit back and drink a beer and watch the rest of the guys fight.
Yeah, fucking. I don't want to be in the back getting all stitched up and shit,
No, I hear you.
If it goes 5 rounds, it goes 5 rounds, dude. But
I'm thinking. I really feel on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
I just see you get off. I just see you guys just doing it. Really, just putting in the grit. You're ready finally. You're in a gym. He's in a gym up there. I think you both have the absolute fighting chance of putting on fight of the night. So this is the one I'm kind of declaring the fight of the night. I'm just kind of hoping for that. I'm just hoping you guys just like grit up and just do it.
I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it 100%. I ain't losing again. I will not lose again, dude.
Can't, right? Can't. These are the times.
I can't. Yeah, no, I'm already 0-2. If I didn't get that no contest, it would be 0-3 right now.
Yep.
I mean, I would be technically 1-3 because I do have another bare knuckle win outside of the BKFC.
Yes. But congrats for BKFC and the way that they do their stuff. I mean, like, when you look on the record cards, that's just how it kind of pans out. Is that shitty the third one, So he's only got 1 fight in there, but he showed a lot of grit. Like, that kid was just in there, I mean, took a lot of punches, threw a lot of punches, but now it's time for you guys to put it on. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. I know the crowd's so excited. Like that's why you were going to be the first interviews. You and him both. I wanted you guys to be the first. You know what I mean? Because people are forgetting. You know, we got a lot of hype with the Kai Stewart and Louis Lopez, and I'd like to. What is your thoughts on that? Just really quick before I kind of skip off behind that. Like it's being hyped, and I'm kind of curious on everybody else's thoughts.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been hype. I like the fight. I think that's a good matchup.
It is.
You want predictions? Is that what you want?
You don't have to do that if you don't want to, man. That's up to you, brother. I'm not going to do no predictions because I want to still interview both of them.
I like them both. I like them both. I fought them both.
Yep.
So Louis, he's going to come out really aggressive, really emotional. And I think he's going to try to knock Kai out. I think he's going to try to knock Kai out in the first round, maybe second round. If he doesn't knock him out within those first 2 rounds, I'm going to put it on Kai. I'm going to put Kai as the winner. And I think Kai can actually, I think Kai can hold himself for those 2 rounds through what Louis has to bring at him. It just depends on if he gets cut and if he actually gets caught. I mean, it's whether he gets cut or he gets caught. But I think that he'll be dead ass tired after round 2 that Kai will just take the fight from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good lineup. It really is because it can go either way. It's kind of control, like you said, like where it goes in the fight is how it'll play out. So it really makes sense. I mean, it really does. I mean, it's a good. It's good that they're bringing a lot of show light to Great Falls, Montana. They're putting you guys on a higher card. There's a title here. You know, it's happening. You know, I mean, close to you even being in Washington right now. It's and you fought here so many times, man. I think of you as a local, just to be honest, brother.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, seriously, I kind of consider myself a Montana local, dude. I mean, I've had like 30 amateur MMA fights, and like 20 of them had been in Montana, you know, and then I've had, now this will be my 3rd bare knuckle or 4th bare knuckle fight in Montana.
So yeah.
I mean,
where was that other one? You traveled for that other one though, like Florida, right?
Yeah. I did one in Tampa, Florida. That was one with Alex Tierney, but I fought Dylan Schulte and I fought Dylan Schulte in Great Falls. I fought Kai Stewart in
Billings,
and then I fought that Cody. I can't remember his last name right now. For Next Gen. In Butte. That's the other bare knuckle fight that I did.
That's right.
In Montana.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Next Gen's blowing up, man. He's trying. He's really trying. Monty's and I haven't heard anything. Have you heard how he's doing medically? I heard he was in the hospital. I kind of saw one of the
medically on him. But I did just see him post today about an event that he's got, not a fight event, but like I think it's a concert, like a 2-day concert he's doing.
I know he's putting on an event here pretty soon coming up, I heard, but I wasn't sure. I just saw that he had some medical problems, and so all thoughts and prayers out to his family.
Yeah, for real.
So what's the plan after this fight? So your plan is to do another MMA? You going back to the MMA world?
I was asked for MMA. I don't know. It'll do that. I'm trying to do that. Boxing. Maybe even bare knuckle, but because I mean, I don't want to say too much.
I hear you. So what gym are you working at now?
I was at Juggernaut here in Kelso, Washington. But now I started at another gym down in Vancouver. That's Fisticuffs. I'll be going back there as soon as I come back here. My coach From Juggernaut, dude. He had some heart problems, dude, that kind of put a stop to that player.
Yeah.
So
we all go through it, man. That's what we all forget.
Yeah, now I'm gonna be looking at another gym too as well. That way I can get like morning training. Cause both the gyms I'm at, like they don't start till like 5 o'clock in the evening. You know.
Yeah.
This other one I'll be there. It opens at 6 and closes at 10. I mean, so it's all day gym. And
That'd be nice.
I don't do anything other than DoorDash, you know, and I already DoorDash down there, so I might as well.
It makes it perfect to work around your schedule then.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, absolutely.
And DoorDashing in Portland.
You got that fine life going then.
Yeah, DoorDashing in Portland's pretty crazy, dude. See some crazy shit.
I can imagine. I can like I know my DoorDash member, could tell a few stories here that always shows up here, so I can imagine, bro.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Dude, there was just actually some dude in, I think it was Florida, that got hacked up. He was a DoorDash driver, bro, and showed up to deliver food, ended up getting hacked up into pieces, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
Ain't no job safe these days.
Right. I'd like to see somebody try that shit on me, dog.
Exactly.
That's the only fight I'm
Wait till they get the wrong one, right?
Yeah. It's the only fight I'll fight for free, dog. That's for my life.
Yeah, the rest of them you better be getting paid for, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'll even spend a little bit. I think like $1. I think they're like $1.17 a round right now.